Hi, I'm Neha Mohanta, and you're watching Corporate Penthouse, where we break down business strategy into clear, actionable insights. Let me start with a simple but uncomfortable truth. Most companies don't realize their strategy is outdated until performance starts declining. And by then, they're already reacting, not leading. Because strategy doesn't fail loudly, it doesn't come with a clear signal. It becomes irrelevant quietly. Growth slows. Decisions become harder. Teams stay busy, but outcomes weaken. And leadership often misreads this as an execution problem. It's not. It's a strategy problem. So, in this video, I'll walk you through 5 clear signs your corporate strategy is outdated, and more importantly, how to fix each one. Let's start with the most visible signal. Growth feels harder than it used to. Your customer acquisition cost is increasing. Sales cycles are getting longer. Deals require more convincing, and overall, you're putting in more effort for less output. Now, most teams respond to this by increasing spend, more marketing, more sales pressure. But here's the reality. When growth becomes harder, it's usually because your value proposition is weakening. The market is no longer responding the way it used to. Either customer expectations have shifted or your positioning is no longer compelling. Now, how to fix this? You don't fix this by pushing harder. You fix it by stepping back. Reevaluate your positioning. Ask, are we still solving a high priority problem? And are we communicating it in a way that resonates today? Because growth doesn't slow randomly. It slows when relevance declines. Sign 2. Customers are not excited anymore. The second sign is more subtle, but equally critical. Your customers are still there, but they're not excited. Engagement is lower, referrals are weaker, feedback is neutral, not enthusiastic. You're no longer getting that strong pull from the market. And this is dangerous because it creates a false sense of stability. You're not losing customers rapidly, but you're also not building momentum. And how to fix this? You need to go back to the customer, but not in a superficial way, not surveys, not feature requests. You need to understand what has changed in their world. What are they prioritizing now? What feels urgent to them today? Because when excitement drops, it usually means you're solving a problem that is no longer compelling enough. Sign 3. Competitors are outpacing you. Now the third sign, and this one is very visible externally. Your competitors are moving faster than you. They're launching new features, they're redefining customer expectations, they're capturing attention. And you find yourself reacting instead of leading. This is a clear indication that your strategy is anchored in the past. You're optimizing what worked before while the market is moving forward. Let's look at a classic example, Nokia. Nokia dominated the mobile phone market. Strong distribution, strong brand. But when smartphones emerged, they didn't adapt their strategy fast enough. They continued optimizing hardware, while the market was shifting towards software ecosystems, and competitors redefined the game. That's what an outdated strategy looks like. Now, how to fix this? Stop benchmarking competitors. Start redefining value. Ask, what will matter to customers in the next 2 to 3 years, not just today? Strategy is not about catching up. It's about moving ahead. Sign 4. Teams are busy but misaligned. This is an internal signal and often overlooked. Your teams are working hard. There's activity everywhere, but outcomes are inconsistent. Different teams are pulling in different directions. Priorities keep shifting and execution feels fragmented. This is not a performance issue. This is a strategy clarity issue. Because when strategy is clear, execution aligns naturally. And to fix this, you need to simplify your strategic priorities, not add more, reduce them. Define what truly matters right now. What are the 2 to 3 core bets and what is not a priority? Because alignment is not created through effort, it's created through clarity. Sign 5. Decision-making is slowing down. The fifth sign, and one of the most telling ones, decision-making becomes slower. More discussions, more approvals, more uncertainty, and less conviction. Now, this is often blamed on organizational complexity. But in reality, it's a symptom of strategic ambiguity. When direction is unclear, every decision feels risky. So people hesitate, they escalate, they delay. To fix this, you need to create clear decision frameworks. Define, what are we optimizing for? Growth, profitability, market expansion, innovation? Because when priorities are clear, decisions become faster, and speed is a competitive advantage. Now, if you step back and look at all five signs, they point to one underlying issue. Your strategy is no longer aligned with the current market reality. That's it. The market has evolved, but your strategy hasn't. And over time, that gap creates friction across growth, customers, competition, execution, and decisions. So, how do you actually fix an outdated strategy? Not reactively, but systematically. Step 1, diagnose what changed. Start with the fundamentals. What changed? Your customer, their problem, or the way the problem is being solved? Because without diagnosis, you're guessing. Step 2, reprioritize. Once you understand the shift, you need to make choices. What are your core strategic bets now? What will you focus on? And just as importantly, what will you stop doing? Step 3, reposition. Your strategy needs to be visible externally. Update your narrative. Who are you for? What problem are you solving? Why does it matter today? Because if your positioning doesn't change, the market won't see the shift. Step 4, realign execution. Finally, align your teams. Align incentives, align decisions. Because strategy is only as strong as its execution. Let me leave you with this. An outdated strategy doesn't destroy your business overnight. It slowly makes you irrelevant. And the danger is, it often looks like an execution problem until it's too late. So if you're leading a business today, ask yourself this. Are we evolving our strategy with the market? Or are we just executing an old strategy more efficiently? Because in the end, the companies that win are not the ones that work harder. They are the ones that stay aligned with what the market values continuously.